So how many of us here are searching for that elusive goat number 3? It's a nice one. It can stick to our mind and remind us next time when I am looking at something impossible, this goat number 3 might jump into my mind and I might just have a smile. But anyway, let's come to reality. Let's look at typical situations, right? And let's say we are traveling by train and the train is supposed to reach Bangalore at 9 a.m. and we find that we are in a particular station which is at least 1 hour away. And the time now is 8:45. What time will we reach now, Bangalore? Instead of 9, we'll reach at 9:45. At 8:45, if I now start running inside the train, will I reach Bangalore at 9 a.m.? Absurd, right? I think some of us might think, what are we talking about here? How's this going to happen? It can't happen. That's how impossible it is. It's these kind of situations that are happening in our lives. We know they are impossible to overcome or actually, get to, but still we fight. Maybe we should take another example. Let's say I have an MI phone and my dear friend here has an iPhone. And I say, look at me, I just have an MI. And look at her or look at him, he has an iPhone. What happens? It's starting to take away my happiness. Can I do anything about it just now? Impossible. Right? One more example, because examples help us to understand the concept better. Let's say I have a cycle, I have to travel from point A to point B and I am in Jaipur in Rajasthan. It's 44 degrees centigrade in summer. And I keep on saying, hey, why is it so hot here, man? Why is it so hot here? Will the weather change? Will I become any cooler? Is anything going to happen by my consistent complaining or fighting inside me? No. It's impossible. So that's what we're talking about. At this point in time, can we reflect on what we have, be grateful for what we have, and thus that focus will help me to utilize in the best possible manner what I have. Alright, so what came up on your slide a while ago? Let me just recap that for us. The way to overcome situation 1 is, let's stop worrying about goat number 3. And so, when I realize it is impossible to fix a particular thing, I embrace it by being grateful for what I have. I embrace it by being grateful for what I have and choose to make the most of what I have. What's the result? This brings me happiness. Okay, fancy statement, let's put it to test. We are traveling in the train. Instead of 9 a.m., it's going to reach at 9:45. There's unrest, but now I get this shift. I try to understand that there are things that I need to be grateful for here. What am I grateful for here? Actually, we might not realize it. I had the money, I bought the ticket, and I could travel by train. I am grateful for that fact because it cuts down my travel time significantly. Imagine if I had to walk the distance. Right? Okay. Is that all? Many more. We already know that in the next 45 minutes we are going to reach. It's not like it's going to be all day. It's a matter of a little more time. I will reach there. So I'm grateful for the fact that, hey, even though I'm a little late, I am going to reach shortly. I'm sure as we go deeper and deeper into this, we'll find even more examples of why I can be grateful. And what do? We make the most, and reading that line again, I choose to make the most of what I have. What do I have most now? I probably have 45 minutes in my hand. It's magic. Sometimes we don't get this time. Maybe I just want to sleep it out. Maybe I can read something. I can study something. Maybe I just want to connect with someone traveling with me. So many things. The moment I'm grateful, my anxiety, my stress, my pain points are all gone. What happens to me? I can do something with what I have. And when I start doing that, what happens to me? I instantly become happy. It brings me happiness. Okay, now we said train, it's possible. What about the fact that, I have only this iPhone? And look at that friend of mine having the Apple, the iPhone. Why not? What is the functionality of both? At least at the end of the day, I can be grateful. I have access. I can talk to whoever I want, whenever I want. That functionality exists with what little I have. I can be grateful for that, and thus I use that in the best possible manner and make myself happy. Alright, the cycle and Jaipur, hot sun. Even there, the fact is I have a healthy body. I am able to cycle. I have a cycle. Look at the guys around me. There are plenty who walk in that same hot sun or even a hotter place than that. What about them? And suddenly I get the shift. I can be happy. I can be grateful. The moment I'm grateful, I make the best of what I have and then I move towards my happiness. Yes, happiness is a choice.
My name is Elijah. I think gratitude is not only saying thank you, but it's being grateful for what you have.
Hi, I'm Waziza. I think we do the exercise of gratitude to really say what we're grateful for. And once we're grateful, it might make a hard day turn into an easy day.
My name is Diamond. I used to be really picky and I wanted everything. I was never grateful for everything. But when they taught us gratitude, I've actually changed, and now I'm more grateful for the things that I have.
Let's talk about two little words that will make you happier. Today, we're going to talk about saying thank you. Did you know expressing gratitude is scientifically proven to make you happier? Here's the deal. Humans operate on what's called a hedonic treadmill. It means we generally stabilize at one level of happiness. Going to a party or going to the beach might perk you up for a minute, but generally your level of happiness stays constant, whether you spend a day at the park or at the doctor. Basically, we take the things that make us happy for granted, so they stop psyching us up. By practicing gratitude and constantly examining what you're thankful for and why, you stop ignoring what makes you happy. Essentially, being actively grateful will make you a happier person. But don't take my word for it. Dr. Robert Emmons, a psych professor at UC Davis and author of Thanks, The New Science of Gratitude Can Make You Happier, has been doing experiments on gratitude for more than a decade. For example, Dr. Emmons gave 300 people journals and divided these people into 3 groups. One group had to write daily lists of things that they were grateful for. Another group had to write daily lists of things that annoyed them. And the last group, well, they could write about whatever popped in and out of their minds. Batman, strawberries, whatever. Emmons found that people who wrote about things that they were grateful for had a much higher level of well-being than the other 2 groups. Not only that, they slept better and exercised more. Group A's simple act of writing down what they were thankful for seemed to kickstart their brains. So, it's time to kickstart your brain with today's wellness exercise.